We are coming at you with our first ever Canadian whiskey review. Ellington Reserve.
We've never done Canadian.
No Canadians on this show. What's
All right.
up? Welcome back to Brolic Whiskey. I'm Metahuman Dave.
And I'm American Mike.
We are going to review, why don't you crack that one open? Our first Canadian whiskey, Ellington Reserve. It's an 8-year-old age statement whiskey. Total Wine sold it for $15.
Well, Canadian whiskey gets kind of shit on, doesn't it?
And I will tell you why that is.
All right.
For the most part, at least here in the United States, we more or less get the shit end of the stick when it comes to Canadian whiskey.
Oh.
They basically trough it over to us. They just send it out in tankers full of just their low grade, like they're trying to hold on to their secret sauce, right? They basically truck it out to us, bottle it at 40%, so it's at the lowest ABV possible, and save the good stuff for themselves, for the most part.
All right.
There's no rules on what grains need to go into Canadian whiskey, but for some reason, people still think that Canadian whiskey is rye. Canadians actually will order theirs as a rye when they order a whiskey. And that's because many, many years ago, they used mostly rye in their whiskey mash bill. But over the years, corn, wheat, those were cheaper to produce.
Yeah.
So for the most part, it's mostly a mixture of corn and wheat.
All right.
And they'll just add like a touch of rye in there. The only thing that there is a requirement on is 3-year age statement. Or minimum aging, I should say. 3-year minimum age statement.
Well, it smells like hell.
You think so? Because
I
I
think
was going to
so.
say, on the nose, I'm actually thinking it smells somewhat decent.
Mm.
It's light, but I'm getting vanilla Coke.
No. I get like alcohol soda. Like you said, Coke. But it's like, yeah, alcohol soda. Like you just put some vodka in a Pepsi or something.
I gotta say, I came into this with some extreme prejudice, expecting a $15 whiskey to be atrocious.
Not atrocious.
So, I could see someone having this as their daily dram bottle. You know, the one that's in their decanter when guests come over or something like that, where they don't bring out the expensive stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's not horrible.
It's. I don't know if I'd want to serve this to guests, to be honest with you. There's really nothing exceptional about it.
No, not at all.
It just doesn't taste awful.
No, exactly.
That's
And
it.
for $15, that's a score for me.
I guess it's if you're gonna drink it, mix it.
It's probably best
Mix it.
as a mixer, but it's not horrible. I really don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's a meh, like it's a 5.
I'd probably go even lower than that. To me, it smells bad.
I don't think so, but
It smells artificial. It smells, like you said, like Coca-Cola. But to me, it's alcohol in Coca-Cola.
okay. So it's already pre-mixed, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like it just not overly impressive. There's nothing on the tongue that makes you say wow,
Oh, of
except
course
for
not.
the fact that it's not awful.
Yeah, that's not too far off. You know, 40% ABV. Again, it's not a high proof. It's definitely stretching its dollar out the best way it can.
Well, hey, there's a little bit of your vanilla there now. They brought something out for me.
We are so opposite because
Yeah.
now I'm getting chemical. Yeah, now I'm getting more like alcohol, just grain alcohol, really on the nose.
I'm getting a lot more alcohol on the taste. Again, not awful. The initial flavors are very muted, very diluted, and then it just follows up with all this alcohol flavor. Like you said, that grain alcohol, it just comes at the back end.
See, I got it in waves of bad, decent, and then bad finish. So for me, immediately I got that bad, grainy alcohol flavor on the tongue. Then it went vanilla and cream, and then back to, yeah.
No, I'll agree with the cream on the front for me. But after that, it's just a fail for me. That's not good.
It's not undrinkable, but it's not enjoyable. I'm gonna give it like a 3.
I'm still hovering around that 4 for both of those.
Let's move on to.
Let's not even waste time on this one.
We're just gonna dump it. You'll see why in a second. Moving on to the final away, as Mike spills some of his out. Over ice.
Ooh, sweet.
Ellington Reserve, 8-year-old. Yeah.
Sweet.
I still like my initial thing where I said it was like a vanilla Coke. I still get that with this one.
Oh no. I got like melon. We got 2 different noses today. But it smelled like melon.
Melon, okay. I did read from their own description that they do say it's best served over ice. I could see a lot of people going straight for this one because it doesn't have all those harsh undertones that you would normally get.
It's less of a turd. So yes, over ice, it mutes a lot of that chemical alcohol taste. It smells the best as far as I'm concerned. It's actually pleasant little melon smell to me.
Okay.
And I don't even like melon. So I think I would actually bump it to the 5 mark. Just because that ice did take out a lot of the crap. Filtered it.
I'm not swinging one way or the other over neat versus the ice, so I'm going to give it the same score that I gave the first time, which is in agreement with you, which is a 5.
Okay.
So, neat or over ice, it's decent, especially for the $15 price. So, it's not going to blow your socks off like a higher priced scotch or bourbon, but just for an easy sipper on a hot day like we're going to have today, $15, it's worth a try.
I kind of wish we would have brown bagged this one.
Yeah, we probably would have liked it.
But if we didn't know, I wish we would have brown bagged that one. I think it would have did pretty good as a brown bagger.
Well, why don't you grab our glasses? We're just going to do a quick little side-by-side just to get some other Canadian whiskeys on the show.
Warrior. All right.
So we have
a little bit of water there.
Pendleton Blended Canadian Whiskey, standard one, and then you pour that one. The other one is the Pendleton Midnight Canadian Whiskey. It is a imported Canadian whiskey that that Pendleton, once it's here in the States, mixes with glacial water from Mount Hood.
All right.
It's the official whiskey of the professional bull riders and one of the rodeo ones. It's got 4 letters.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, Pendleton Midnight. All right.
The slogan is Letterbuck. All right. Well, very light, like you kind of expect with Canadian whiskey now.
Seems a little heavy. Let me smell.
Yeah, these are 2 different ones. Let's stick with that one first. We'll
Oh, this is really light.
try that one real quick.
Right off the bat, I got hit with a big caramel. Big caramel bomb. Right off the bat. Super light on the nose. Just a taint, I guess you'd say, of alcohol.
Taint.
A taint?
Like the
Yes.
part between the...
Yes,
Ooh.
if you want to go there.
All right.
Yeah, just a little tiny sliver of...
There's a sliver of taint in the flavor, is what he's
no,
saying.
smell.
I'm going to say first, immediately before I move on to the Midnight, there is some off-putting taste with this one that I don't like.
Yeah. What is that?
I gotta say, I think I might even like Ellington more than the Pendleton.
No, because I'm getting caramel right off the front.
I'll give it like a 4.
Big shot of caramel. I'm going to go 5.5. I'm going to give it a little bit of an
Okay.
edge. A little bit of an edge just because, like I said, I got that caramel hit right at the beginning.
I wish I didn't get any caramel. Now, what's different and unique about this one is this is not 40% ABV. This one is 45% ABV, so might taste a little better. It's finished for 6 years, from what I understand, in American brandy barrels.
Oh, it's got to be good then. It's American. Now, it smelled heavy to me. I don't know what you think about that.
That might be the brandy. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you get lots of dark fruit flavors. Absolutely. Raisin, plum. Yeah, you get a lot of that.
Holy shit! Yeah, you do.
It's almost like, what is that wine drink called? Sangria.
Okay.
Without the sweetness.
Okay.
It's not as sweet as a sangria.
Not the sweetness, but I can see where you're going with the flavors. Yeah, that's definitely weird. I don't think I've ever had any type of raisin flavor before, but that's there. Wow.
I'm on my
That's
second
actually-
sip.
That's actually enjoyable.
Wow. Yeah, the midnight. Midnight is the way to go. Way better than the standard. Way better than the Ellington. This is, again, off of just a little 50 ml sample bottle, so we might have to give this a fair shot
I think
and
we
do a
should.
full review. But off my initial tasting, I'm going to say like a 6-1.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the 6 as well.
6 even.
Yeah, a lot of those fruity flavors right off the bat. Then it turns into a harsher alcohol than the other one. It comes on the back end with a lot more of that alcohol burn.
I think I like the midnight, so
I think it's a better drink.
pass on this one for me. You liked it a little bit, but midnight's. I'll give it a shot with a full bottle.
Yeah, Pendleton's one of the first whiskeys I ever had, period, other than the Jack Daniels. Yeah, when I used to travel for work, went up to Oregon and they were touting their Pendleton.
Let her buck.
Yeah, they were touting it, so I had it. It wasn't bad. Still not bad. Nothing great, but not bad.
I usually have a prejudice though on plastic bottle samples. I always
Yeah.
feel like if you're putting it in a plastic bottle, it's showing that you don't feel your stuff is quality. I'd like to see them put it in glass because again, these little plastic bottles can affect the taste.
Yeah, that one's not much different. It's the same. This one I'm interested in. This
Yeah.
midnight one.
Yeah,
I've never seen it. This is the first time I've ever
Urge
seen
has it.
So I think we ought to get a bottle of that.
Let's do it. All right. So that's 3 Canadian whiskeys in one episode. Mike's gonna hit you.
Chopsticks,
Chopsticks.
eh? Hey. Hey.
What's that about?
Yeah, chopsticks. What's that about?
Hey, buddy.